let's talk about today's writing topic. So the writing topic that was there in today's exam, that's like young people are often influenced in their behavior and situation by others in the same age. So they are talking about young people. Young people means youngsters like children and teenagers, right? So we are not talking about adult. People who are less than 18 years old, they are known as young people, and they are always influenced by others who are of their same age. So when we say that same age people means their classmates, might be their neighbors or other like their tuition friends. They are influenced from them in their behavior, in their attitudes and in their situation, and this is called peer pressure. Peer pressure means when they are getting influenced from their friends, from their same age people, that is peer pressure. Now peer pressure actually doesn't mean that peers or your friends are forcing you to do something. It is basically when you see other friends, when you see your classmates, when you see your age mate of doing something, you automatically start doing that thing. That is also a part of peer pressure, right? So this is a situation given in front of us. We have to understand the situation first. Then the question is, do the advantages of peer pressure outweigh the disadvantages? Outweigh means more than. So do you think disadvantages are more than advantages? So outweigh means more than, outnumber. Okay, so basically what we going to do in this essay is, we need to talk about introduction first, then we really need to think that advantages are more or disadvantages. So obviously we are going to write more advantages, so we'll say no, I don't think so. Disadvantages outnumber advantages, or demerits outnumber merits. So disadvantages means demerits, advantages means merits. Okay, for introduction you have already got the template that I have shared in my previous videos, might be last year. You can watch that video. This video will help you how to write your introduction. Now here I'm going to talk about advantages, what benefits people get from their peers. So the very first we are going to discuss is widen the mental horizon, and since they learn knowledge and experience from each other. So when we say it widens their mental horizon, means it makes them more intelligent. So youngsters, children, teenagers, they learn a lot of things from each other. Okay, let's say if I talk about technology, so children and teenagers, they learn a lot about technology. They learn a lot of newly launched computer games, new applications, mobile applications or web-based applications which are being launched in day-to-day life, right? So they learn a lot of things from each other. So in that way they become more intelligent, and they keep on becoming more intelligent day by day. So the very first is they become more knowledgeable than ever before, and this is the kind of knowledge that they might not get from their elders or from the senior citizens. They can only and only get from their friends, age mate, right? Second we have is they learn inevitable or important life skills. So important means something which is crucial, and that is the same meaning inevitable. So don't say important. Instead of important you can write inevitable. This one you can write significant, you can write crucial, you can write vital. So they learn crucial, they learn indispensable, they learn significant life skills. And what these life skills are? These life skills are communication skills. When they see each other, when they see their friends talking to someone in different situation, so they'll come across how to behave in this particular type of situation, and then this becomes a regular practice. They'll start inculcating those things in themselves. So communication skills, they learn interpersonal skills, then they learn leadership skills, how to become a leader, how to lead a team, how to behave in a team as a team member. So everything they learn from their friends, and it enhances their overall personality as an individual, because see, communication skills, it is most important when you are going to start your professional life. So in your professional life, in your working life, when you want to promote yourself and when you really want to work in a big organization, even in a small organization also, all such skills are crucial. And we learn everything from our friends more than our parents. The third, we talk about that they become goal oriented and dedicated towards their academics and sports. So be it their studies, be it their extracurricular activities, they learn a lot from their friends, they learn a lot from their groups. And what do they learn? They learn to become goal oriented. They start focusing on their target. And how they start focusing on their target? When they observe others working hard to achieve their goals. So when they see that their friends are really working hard, they are burning the midnight hours, they are working day and night just in order to achieve excellence in their academics, or might be in order to achieve excellence or acme in the sports field. So they start doing the same. So this is a kind of catalyst, that is a kind of stimulation that they get from their friends. Okay. Next we talk about the fourth one is, so there is a proverb called only the wearer knows where the shoe pinches. Only the wearer knows where the shoe pinches means only the person who is undergoing the same situation, they can understand the pain and sufferings that one is facing. Right. And since peers or age mate, they are in the same stage of their life, they can easily understand each other's pain, each other's sufferings. At the same time, they can celebrate each other's happiness with the same level of enthusiasm. Alright, so the same thing, so they guide each other to encounter, to challenge, or to tackle a difficult situation. So encounter with the similar problems. So being a teenager, if I have gone through any kind of situation, the way I have encountered it, the way I have fixed this problem, I can guide with the same to my friends. And obviously they can escape themselves from all such sufferings and all, and they can deal with the problem well in advance. Okay. So here we have discussed 4 advantages. So you can write introduction first. In second paragraph, you can talk about 2 advantages. In third paragraph, you can talk about 2 more advantages. Now in fourth paragraph, we can talk about disadvantages. Since these peer pressure can be destructive force. Destructive means that can spoil one's life completely. Right. So what the disadvantages is, the very first is young generation that is a risk taker and adventurous by nature. So they really feel, they feel it thrilling to experience something new in their life. So they start smoking and drinking to experience something new and exciting. So something, that doing it something a kind of thrill activity. So thrilling and teenagers, they both are synonyms. They would really like to do something new and new every time. They would like to see what the life has in itself. So they keep on experimenting with the new things. Positive, it's perfectly fine. It's being appreciated by everybody, welcomed wholeheartedly by their parents, might be by their society. However, in case of negative things, antisocial elements, antisocial activities, again is being experienced by youngsters, by teenagers. So they start smoking, they start drinking, and when they feel, this is a kind of motivation, when they feel beyond the world, they motivate, they push, they persuade their friends to do the same. Okay, so they force their age mates for the same, and if they are not doing it, they might start bullying them. They might start making them feel embarrassed among the group members. So ultimately what happens? Either the person would be undergoing a lot of sufferings, or the person would generally give up and start doing what their friends want them to do. Okay, and ultimately ended up smoking. Right? The second, we can talk about wealthy, affluent and rich age mates. They boast their expensive belongingness. So they might be having an expensive bike, they might be having an expensive or costly mobile phone, they might be having a wristwatch, they might be having branded clothes, they might be eating out in an expensive or a fancy restaurant. So there are so many things which rich friends show off. And when they see when their friends see the same thing, they even desire for the same, have a strong desire for the same, they pine for the same. Pine for means again they have a strong desire for the same thing. And what happens, others, they start demanding the same things from their parents. And obviously parents, if they think they cannot afford such expensive items, now everybody is in trouble. Parents are in trouble because obviously they have to say no to their kids, they have to say no to their children. And at the same time, youngsters who are demanding the same, they start feeling humiliated, they start developing inferiority complex among themselves, and they see that they are good for nothing. Why? Because their friends, they are fortunate enough, they can avail each and every luxury of their life, but at the same time they are poor, they cannot afford everything, so they are a misfit for the society. Being misfit for the society, they can take any destructive step in their life. Sometimes they start having the suicidal thoughts in their mind. So in fact, if we just talk about the peer pressure, it can be a life threatening in many extreme situations, and these situations can only be avoided if there is a supervision of parents, of other society members. Okay, so this is how we'll be writing it up. And in conclusion, you would say that obviously merits outnumber the demerits, but yes, proper supervision of parents, of teachers, and in fact of other relatives and society members, that is needed to overcome such kind of disadvantages which are related to the peer pressure. Okay, so this is all about this topic. I hope this topic is clear to you. But still, if you have any doubt for this topic, you can write it down there in the comment section, and I'll be more than happy to answer all your queries. And one more thing, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, don't forget to subscribe it now, so that you can learn all the latest and updated cue cards and writing topic and listening and reading answers immediately with you. Okay, so keep learning with me. All the best.